Alright, hello everyone. I have an important MTA service advisory that the MTA is probably going to hide from you. So you all need to pay attention to this correctly. Starting tomorrow, September 2nd, 2018, new bus timetables will go into effect for the majority of the bus routes here in Queens. So we'll look up some routes right now to confirm that this is true. Start off with the Q12. Yep, Q12 has a new schedule. Q13. Yes, that has not been changed. I am surprised about this. I thought that the Q12 schedule, along with the Q13 schedule, might have been changed, but apparently not. So we're now going to confirm for most routes here in Queens. Let's start off with the Q17. Yep, the Q17 still has its schedule changed. Q20. So I'm going to review some of the times myself, of course. That's being changed as well. Look at the 25. So apparently they still have it for the entire summer, which I don't know if this is correct or not. They should have updated. They'll probably update this in September or October, most likely. But I figured, let's talk about the Q27. Now, this is very important for the college students at Queensboro. So let's zoom in and see what we got here. All right. So pretty much, good news is for the students who are going to Queensboro next week, it looks like you will have limited service in the morning. So that's very good news. Just want to confirm it again. So the last limited bus from Cambria Heights will be at 9:16 a.m. And once again, this is limited bus service for northbound from Cambria Heights to Flushing Main Street. Looks like it's only going to be for the morning, which I have a problem with that. There are students who need limited bus service in the afternoon. So I don't know why they couldn't put service. And again, I know I've said bad things about, Queensboro community, but you gotta be kidding me. There's no limited bus service going to Flushing? I don't understand the logic of this company. Now let's take a look at Cambria Heights. Yes, there's still limited bus service going from Flushing to Cambria Heights. Well, look at this, folks. Look at this. This is discrimination right here. So they're only getting limited bus service southbound to Cambria Heights. But in both directions in the morning, the college students who need to get into Auburndale and Flushing, they don't get limited bus service. Which I have a problem with that. It's the same thing we deal with at Long Island Jewish, which I'm going to go into the example as we go along here. So let's just check the 31 for an example. I'm sure we still keep the same timetables of no overnight weekend service. So we're going to go down just a second. Yep. Like I figured, no overnight bus service on weekends. Yep. Bayside to Jamaica, from Jamaica to Bayside. I just don't understand this. So literally they leave people stranded in Bayside overnight. I don't understand the logic of this company. I really don't. Let's go back here. Meanwhile, guess what? The 30 gets to keep its overnight service on weekends. So no major changes. And I don't know why they can't have Q30 limited service. I still don't understand why it's only a local route. Just trying to see. Yep. Still keep our overnight service on weekends. Just confirming this to Jamaica, yes. Because you need more service from Jamaica, which is the last bus at 12:25 a.m. Obviously. Well, 12:30 a.m. is the last bus, obviously. So, yep, 30 doesn't get overnight service again on weekends, which is ridiculous. There's 44 select bus. I don't want to get into that. So now we're going to take a look at the Union Turnpike run. Now, once again, more discrimination against us going to afternoon. Yep. See? No limited service in the afternoon again. It gets repetitive and tiring just talking about how we don't get limited bus service from Long Island Jewish starting at 4 o'clock. This is supposed to be in blue, not black. Why is there no limited bus service? There should be. Because look at this again. Guess what? You see where the blue is? That's right. Eastbound service to Glen Oaks. None from Long Island Jewish. I gotta show you something very important about the Q88. We'll get into that in just a sec. Let's see if the 60 updated its schedule. Wow, so the 60 still keeps the same schedule from fall of 2016. I don't know how they're able to get away with it. And I figured I wanted to show you something about the Q53 for just a second. Yep, the Q53 has a new timetable. Am I surprised about this? No. In fact, let's see if the 44 has a new timetable. Yep. That's good that the select buses get updated schedules. See, if we had 46 select bus service, I wonder how that would end up. I don't know if it would be a disaster. And they have the new LaGuardia link. Let's just schedule for it. They have not updated it yet. Which again, I still don't know why on the Long Island Railroad they never mention to people that you can go to LaGuardia Airport by walking down at Woodside and getting the Q70. So let's just check to see if the 76 got updated. Alright, so the 76 got updated, so that's good news. So, lastly, I'm going to show you all the 88. You know what, let me check the 66 for a second. I didn't check the 66. They getting an updated schedule? Ooh, the 66 is not getting an updated schedule. That's very odd, but anyhow, let's look at the 88 for a second. I think this is a positive. I think this is sort of a positive if I can confirm this. From Queens Village to Elmhurst. So let's take a look at this for a sec. Now, on the current schedule, if you remembered, the one we're currently still on from the weekday, the buses ran every 10 minutes. So now, we're going to have frequent bus service in the afternoon. So there's going to be, the bus I would take would probably be the 230. I would probably say I would take these two buses. The 240, let me just confirm this, everyone. Right, the bus that would leave Queensboro to 240, because that would mean we're still on the same schedule from 247 and 257, I would assume. Well, no, I mean, that would be the time the bus would leave, so most likely the bus would be on Union Turnpike right before, I would assume, before 255. Which I hope they update the schedules at Union Turnpike so they don't confuse people, but yeah, we're getting frequent bus service, which in the long run, I think that's good. But hourly, they're going to have buses starting from Casino Boulevard and Horace Harding Expressway, which I can understand why they're doing that, because they do have to accommodate the students who are going to Queens College. So, yeah, that's certainly interesting. I just wanted to look at the schedules here. There's the Q100, Rikers Island Limited, which is another important route. They have not updated that. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna... Oh, let me check the 102. 31st Street. They have not updated that either. Man. What is going on with the Flushing Depot? They cannot update their routes. Because KT Stangle doesn't do that route. Alright, so that's where I'm going to end it. Am I a little bit... Again, the only thing I'm annoyed about is, again, the unlimited westbound service from Long Island Jewish to Kew Gardens. I still wish that Andy Byford would complain to Queens Village Depot and tell them, you know, we've gotten complaints from people that, you know, in the afternoon, it's very difficult for the employees from LIJ or the patients or the visitors that they want quicker service to the Kew Gardens subway station. And it's not fair that you're not giving people westbound service from 4 o'clock to 7 when eastbound customers can get the same limited bus service to Long Island Jewish. I find that very, very wrong. I think Andy Byford would say it in that sentence. I would assume he would. But I'm sure the other bus routes are getting updated in the system, I would assume. Anybody from the other boroughs can comment below. You can contribute to that because I'm not really going to go in depth about that. So that's it. Just remember to update your PDF files if you're using that to read the schedule. I know I will be updating my files tonight when I get home from Plata Douche Park. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Until the next one, please take care.